My favorite part about camp is like worship, especially like during the songs. And like Trey, the lead singer, he like made us like kneel down and pray today.
Okay, so for me, like worship is amazing, and youth group time is really good. We're able to talk about a lot of stuff. That's been very cool, and just getting to hang out and get to know people better. So what are y'all? What are your favorite parts?
My favorite part, definitely late night.
Late night.
Late night was very fun. Oh, and then yesterday,
Yes, worship. What about yours?
Probably the main session, everybody getting together, and I get to like one more.
Yeah, speaker's been great. They've been really, digging really deep. Like, it, message has been on point.
oh
Yeah,
my gosh, really?
really deep. And God's been working. Yeah, that's cool. So, my name is Jamie. I'm the student minister. I always ask someone to speak that went to camp, but before Camden is so kind and sharing his experience, I want to thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who participated in the fundraiser. I want to thank you to everyone who prayed for us. I want to say thank you to anyone who contributed in any way to helping make this possible. This year, we took 12 students to Blue Lake for a week, and I can honestly say God is doing powerful things in the lives of every student that went. Sorry, I'm getting emotional just being there. Just thinking about it. Thank you. You're a church that loves your students. You're a church that cares for them. You're a church that pours into them, and they know it. And they see it, and every single one of them talks about how much they love being here and what a community they have here and how they feel like they belong. So thank you. I just want to give you a little bit of background. We did go to Blue Lake. If you've ever had an experience with Blue Lake, you know what a special place that is. We did through a camp called Revive Events, and it was just really good. Just good. If you couldn't hear what they were saying, the messages were really great. The speakers were really great. The theme was Blank Canvas, which is all about kind of letting go of the things that you feel are super important in life sometimes, and like just starting a day off with God. Being a blank canvas, letting Him direct you, letting Him pour into you, and show you what's important, show you who you are, instead of what the world's telling you should be. And how to build that way, and how that just grows you in ways you could never imagine, and enables us to do things that we could never imagine. So Camden has you've been to a camp before.
Yep.
You went,
Winter and summer camp.
yeah, you've been to camp before, and so we had a really great conversation, and I wanted to ask you this morning, how has this camp experience been different for you than the previous camp experiences?
Well, for one, it's just how much longer it is.
Yeah.
Just the difference between 2-3 days and a whole week.
Yeah.
You know, going to winter camp was so short. It was like I was there, but I didn't really know, like, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Right.
But then once you figure it out, you know, time's up and you got to go. But you know, going to summer camp, I already had it figured out, and that was just a whole week of spending time working on myself and trying to work on my relationship with God.
Yeah, summer camp is definitely this really cool time to just let go for a longer period of time, being less distracted, right, by the world and just getting to invest in your relationship with God. You had talked a lot about how your experience was so different when we were talking a little bit before this. Like, what did God show you during that week? Like, how did He really grow you closer to Him, and what does that look like coming back?
Just for me, it was, you know, Him finding me in a dark place, you know, just being there and actually listening to what the people speaking had said, you know, it just hit deeper for me, you know, the place I was in.
Absolutely. And I know every night a lot of them gather around, pray for each other. People are in tears if you've ever been the Holy Spirit's ever gotten a hold of you and just done big works in your life, and you were just moved. It was really cool to see like Cam praying for other people while God was doing stuff in him, and it was really neat. And I can genuinely say every single person on that trip asked me how they could get closer to God practically and get in the Bible more after they got back. So keep praying. God's doing great things. Move into the student ministry, and thank you, Matt, for sharing your experience. Really appreciate it. And thank you all.